Hey everybody, welcome back to 5 Days a Stranger. I am the Blues 32, and we have a house meeting to call. As soon as we find everybody. Nobody here. Or in here. Yeah, this is about as fast as Trilby goes, by the way. No running or anything. No real reason to run, to be honest. Yeah. Pushing the tree makes the upper branches sway a little. What fun. Do it again. Still not timed. Yes, there is a point to doing that. I'm not doing it just to do it. Still those footsteps. Let's look at my inventory. My grappling hook launcher made to look like an umbrella. It's in length and extension cord. While I like your use of the umbrella grappling hook, don't like your use of whispering in my ear. Unless I'm very much mistaken, it's Simone Taylor, your television personality. Pardon me, madame. What? Oh, hello. Philip mentioned we had a new guest. You're Simone Taylor, right? Yes, you must have seen me on TV. And you are? Trilby. Got a first name? No. Hey, wait a second! Not the cat burglar, Trilby! Oh, wow! I presented a Crime Watch special on you once. Oh man, I wish I had a camera right now. This could be huge. You wouldn't consent to an interview, would you? Madame, even if I did have a sudden retarding brain injury that would cause me to do so, don't you think our apparent imprisonment is a slightly more urgent matter? Well, I admit I thought so the first day I was here. But I've been here 4 days now, and I really think I'm learning a lot about this place. If I could just get these infernal doors open. Philip's calling a lounge meeting a house meeting in the lounge. Yes, it's so like him to do that when a new face appears. I'll see you later, Mr. Trilby. Strange woman. And everybody does make the same walking sound. Let's see if anybody's in here. It's still empty. And here? Still empty. Down the stairs, Trilby. It's Trilby. Trilby was in another game called The Art of Theft. I've never played it, and I've only seen it played a few times. It's basically just going around stealing things. Hey! 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 Is someone up in that tree? Oh, hi. You're new. Have you come to set us free? No, apparently I'm a prisoner now, too. I'm guessing you must be Jim. What are you doing in that tree? I thought I might be able to get over the wall. But the tree's too far. And there's a ravine just outside the wall, too. So I understand, yes. Philip wants us all to meet up in the lounge. Okay, I'll head there now then. Well, this is a fine mess. Just came in to steal a few things, trapped in a house with a bunch of strange people. A kid, a reporter, and apparently an asshole. Ah, our new arrival has graced us with his presence. I expect there's a lot you want to know. Join the club. So let's see if I've got this clear in my head. You're all trapped in this house by some invisible intelligence. Right. And you can't leave. Nope. And as soon as I entered, I became trapped too. Pretty much. Why? Why would anyone want to keep us prisoner here? Maybe they're just lonely. No, if they wanted company, they'd show themselves. Maybe they have. Maybe one of us is behind all this. Oh, don't be silly. Why would any of us want to trap a load of people here and pretend we didn't? I don't know, do I? I don't speak loony. We mustn't squabble amongst ourselves. Hampered by paranoia and suspicion, we'd only hinder each other. I suggest we assume for now that we four are all innocent. I agree with that. Humph. We five, including AJ. Where is he, anyway? I couldn't find him anywhere. I saw him just after I arrived, but he ran off. Well, that's odd. Listen, Mr. Trilby. We work as a team in this house. That's how it's been since it started. So we all have to share information. No secrets. So why did you come to this house? He's a cat burglar. Why do you even have to ask? Well, I didn't come in here to take part in some bizarre Big Brother event, that's for sure. Is there anything you know about this house that would help? Anything at all? I doubt I know much more than any of you. All I know is the last heir just died and it's supposed to be empty. Well, I guess you're not much help then. But I suppose it's an extra pair of hands is always useful. Still not completely clear on a few details. Do I get to ask you all some questions now? Sure. Just ask any of us whatever you like. Well, now would be the time. Now is talkie time, and not walkie time, apparently. Miss Taylor. Yes? What the hell is going on here? Okay, that's weird. Can I just push 2? Yes, I do. Yes, I can. What do you know about the mansion? Well, I've heard some disturbing stories about it. Here we go. There have been stories of weird happenings around it for decades. Ever since the first disappearance of the original owner and his son. People have gone missing in the area around the house more than anywhere else in the country. People from all walks of life. People like us. Don't say that. How did you come to be here? I only came down here for a documentary. There's been a lot of interest in old ghost stories lately. We figured something on the DeFoe Manor would pull in some ratings. And not because it would make interesting viewing. This is why I hate television. Excuse me, I was talking. I arrived here before the camera crew. I was supposed to wait for them. But I couldn't resist just taking a walk across the grounds. Next thing I knew, I was in the backyard. I looked all over, but I couldn't find a way back to the front. It was my own fault, really. Yes, it was. What happened to your camera crew? I've no idea. They probably just left when I never showed up. I'm sort of glad they didn't get mixed up in this, too. Quite. Tell me a bit about yourself. Why, that's sweet of you to ask. We're in for it now. I'm a correspondent for the BBC, but you probably already knew that. I'm afraid I don't watch much television. Oh. Well, I do outside broadcasts for the news mainly. Sometimes I present documentaries or variety shows. Whenever I'm needed, really. Very much a Jill of all trades. That's all I wanted to know. Okay. Philip. Mr. Harty. Yes, Mr. Trilby? What do you know about the mansion? Excuse me. Plenty. I read an article in this month's Treasure Hunting Monthly. Excuse me. It was built by some explorer guy, Sir Roger DeFoe. His wife died giving birth, and he and his son went missing some time later. Hell, maybe the article could tell you more better than I could. I'll let you borrow it. Thank you very much. Just don't mess it up it's for my scrapbook. How did you come to be here? Well, I came up here to look for some artifacts. And I'm sure you had the full consent of the DeFoe's solicitors to do so. Shut up. I just heard some old family tombs somewhere under the building. I mean really old. Anything inside probably doesn't belong to anyone, so finders keepers. I managed to call in a few favors to get over the ravine and in the back wall. Then, of course, I couldn't get out again. How many people know you're here? A handful, I suppose. They wouldn't get suspicious till I go missing for months, though. Tell me a bit about yourself. About me? Well, I'm in what you'd call the import-export business. You're a thief. I'm not a thief. I'm a treasure hunter. I'm Locke from Final Fantasy VI. I only take what belongs to dead people, since they're not using it, you know. Our new friend here, he's a thief. True, but also a gentleman. And I only take what I'm sure no one's using, too. I'm sure that's a great comfort to them. That's all I wanted to know. Righto. Can you tell this was done by someone from England? Well, Australian. Well, he lives in Australia, but I'm not sure that's where he's from. It doesn't matter. So, Jim. Yes? What do you know about the manor? Not much. We could always just see the roof over the playground wall. We all used to tell each other it was haunted. Why? Were there any stories or legends attached? Well, a friend of mine used to say a crazy hermit lived there, who killed people and ate them alive. Oh, well, I'm certainly reassured. How did you come to be here? It was so stupid. We climbed over the school wall at lunchtime. Why? It was a dare. We were going to see how long it would take the school to find us. Then we came across this old house, and Richard dared me to knock on the door. He bet me £1 I wouldn't do it. My school was like that. Broke my collarbone playing pile-on once. Shut up, Phil. What happened next? Well, I was about to knock on the door, but it opened by itself. I heard Richard dare me to take a step inside. So you did, and the door closed behind you. It wouldn't open again. Yeah. Your friends didn't call the police or anything? How should I know? I guess they didn't since nobody came. That was on Wednesday. The school probably knows I'm gone now. I see. Tell me a bit about yourself. Like what? I don't know. Where were you before you came here? I was at St. Trinian's boarding school, not far from here. Been there since I was 10. My parents move around a lot, you see. How old are you now? Oh, nearly 16. That's all I wanted to know. Okay. Anyone else see a pattern in all these stories? Which pattern would that be? Seems to me the house only traps people individually. It didn't try to trap Jim's friends or Simone's camera crew. It's only letting us in one at a time. You're talking about the house like it's intelligent. Surely it's more likely that there's just some joker behind all this. Maybe. But how did they know we were coming? How did it know to leave a window open for me and risking one of you finding it? You think the house is haunted? I didn't use that word. But I definitely have a very odd feeling. Like we're being watched, I suppose. Yeah. Maybe this is one of Simone's rating winners. Excuse me? Well, locking up someone in a house against their will and secretly filming them. Sounds like a natural reality TV progression. It's also highly illegal. Wouldn't stop some people. Where the hell has AJ got to anyway? I was hoping he'd be here. He's been doing research on the house. He was going to share it with us tonight. Maybe someone should look for him. What now? What now? It's getting pretty late. I admit I am beginning to feel very tired. Yeah, me too. But what about AJ? I don't think there's any need for us to worry. If he still hasn't turned up by morning, then we'll look for him. Oh, alright. But we look for him as soon as we get up. Day 2. What was that noise? Oh, Jesus. No! Simone? Philip? Jim? Oh, God. Who did this? You did this? Stay back, I'm warning you. Who are you? Christ, I've never dreamt so vividly before. So disturbing. Now let's save our game. Okay. Beginning day 2. After a lovely dream sequence. Now, actually, first, let's go through this door. Get this out of the way. Let's turn on the TV, see what's on. Stop. People are still baffled by the apparent disappearance of television personality Simone Taylor. Miss Taylor was due to film a documentary on the notorious DeFoe Manor, but her camera crew reported that she never arrived. Police have been investigating the building, but so far have found no way to get inside. The DeFoe family solicitor, Michael Chasem, has the only key to the building and is currently unavailable. Miss Taylor's disappearance, coinciding with the disappearance of a local youth from a nearby boarding school, simply add to the legend surrounding the mysterious DeFoe Manor. Reports? Curious. Nothing in here. So that was a lovely dream sequence, wasn't it? I assure you it's very relevant. It's a portrait of an aging man in a safari suit. The plaque reads Sir Roderick DeFoe. Oh, that reminds me. It's an article cut out from a magazine called Treasure Hunting Monthly. Mystery of DeFoe Manor. DeFoe Manor, one of the Tree's more notorious stately homes is renowned for being a great source of untold wealth. But what is the curse that surrounds the creaking house? The mansion was built in the early 19th century by the legendary explorer Roderick DeFoe in celebration of his retirement and marriage. Sir Roderick disappeared along with his only son on the 15th year anniversary of his wife's sudden death. After that, the house fell into the possession of a succession of heirs, most of whom died or disappeared in mysterious circumstances. The house was left abandoned after the last heir was thought to have died in 1946, until the recent appearance of Clarence Defoe, who managed to prove his connection to the lineage and inherit the house. This was not the same description of the picture it was before. I'm pretty sure he was a young man back then. I say young man. I don't want it. It kind of freaks me out. Jim? Hi, Mr. Trilby. What are you reading there? Treasure Island. I found it in the living room. How are you liking it? Well, it's a bit heavy going. I prefer Terry Pratchett. Good taste in you, boy. Do you know where the others are? Well, I don't know where Mr. Harty is, but Miss Taylor's up in the library. The library? On the second floor. I think she broke the door open or something. Thanks. Seen AJ anywhere? Not since yesterday morning. He seemed pretty anxious about something. Did he say why? No. Just said something about getting to the bottom of all this. Then he left the room and I never saw him again. How you feeling? Okay, I guess. I had this really horrible dream. But you don't want to hear about it. You're taking this imprisonment thing very well, I must say. Well, it's not that different to boarding school, really. Except there's no one to hit you across the knuckles when you talk too much at night. That's all. Okay, Mr. Trilby. Alright, out this door. Kitchen looks pretty much the same. Oop! Time is up. Well, let's just find everybody else and then we'll end the video. Philip Harty, a rather wild-eyed young man in a leather jacket and khakis. What you got there, Chief? It looks like something I could use. Hey, Mr. Harty. Well, look who's up. Have you seen the others? Last I saw Jim, he was in the dining room. Don't know about the Taylor woman. Thanks. Do you know if AJ's turned up yet? Not to my knowledge. In fact, I don't think we'll be seeing him ever again. Why not? Well, if this is some sort of reality TV stunt, he must be in on it. Maybe he's gone to file reports on how all the hidden cameras are working. I honestly doubt this is the work of the BBC, Philip. Do you have a better explanation? Not yet. Well then. Prick. What are you doing with that metal detector? It's actually part of the plan to get out of here. Oh, good. I've heard there's some kind of family tomb buried under the grounds. If I can find it, there might be another way to the surface. And I presume any family valuables they have down there would be an unexpected bonus? Hey, judge not, least ye be judged yourself. You're a cat burglar, for God's sakes. At least I have some sense of priorities. Well, then, when you've found an escape route and saved us all, I'll be sure to apologize profusely. Profusely. How do you know the tombs are there? I don't. That's what the metal detector's for. How do you know there's anything to detect? It's probably all stone and dusty corpses. Actually, you'd be surprised how much metal can be found in a tomb. Belt buckles, coffin handles, candlesticks, gold, silverware. Implying something? Oh, goodness me, no. Listen, the tomb could be on the other side of the grounds for all you know. Sure, but this is as good a place as any to start. And until I see some compelling evidence for its location, I'll continue my systematic sweep. Are you the one who dug up half the lawn? Yeah. I was trying to dig my way out of this place. Sure you were. But the ground gets really solid 2 feet down, and the wall foundations go even further. Well, that would explain the holes nearest the walls. What about the others? I was looking for treasure. Happy now? You want some kind of medal? Just professional interest, you understand. Any luck? With treasure? Nah. Found some pipeline running under the lawn, but not much else. How you doing? Oh, I'm just fine. Oh, and when I find a way out, I'll be even better. I'm not gonna bother to ask for the metal detector. He's still using it. See you around. Whatever. God damn it. Alright, upstairs. Let's find this library. Ooh, that door looks like it's definitely been broken into. Someone seems to have broken the lock off this door. Hey, Miss Taylor. Ah, hello, Mr. Trilby. I don't know why I'm bothering you since I already know, but whatever. Do you know where the others are? Well, Philip said he was going into the garden. I don't know where Jim is. And AJ's still missing. Thanks. Sleep well? To be honest, not really. I had this terrible dream. Someone had killed you, Philip, and Jim. I remember a huge guy with a welding mask. Let me guess. He took off the mask and he looked exactly like you. No. Actually, he looked exactly like you. What does it mean? Frankly, I don't want to know. Did you break the lock on the door? No, I just came up here and it was like that. I suppose AJ must have done it. He must have been reading from that pile of books. I don't know exactly. I'd have to ask him. So I take it AJ hasn't turned up yet. No. Do you think he found a way out? If he did, he didn't have the decency to tell us. I wouldn't be surprised. He's kind of jumpy. Maybe he just saw an opportunity and took it. Maybe. What do you know about AJ? Not much. He refused to tell us anything about himself. Where he came from, why he came here. Not even his full name. It's kind of suspicious, isn't it? Do you think he has some kind of agenda? I really wouldn't know. Of course, you're no one to judge when it comes to withholding names. How are you holding up? Oh, spare me the gallantry. I'm just fine. See you later. Sure. And that should do it for this video. We know where everyone is. Save for AJ. AJ is still AWOL. Very strange considering how small this place is. It's only got a few rooms. Although you would think a manor would be bigger. Oh well. Anyhow, I am the Blues 32. This is 5 Days a Stranger. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I will see you guys next time. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.